Shavua Tov, everybody. Welcome to the Maimonides Mitzvah Moment. I'm going to be sharing today's Sefer HaMitzvahs, today's mitzvah from the Rambam with my children. So we got Mendel here, who's eating his scrambled eggs. Sunny side up, actually, it looks like. We got Meir, rice cakes. Say hi, Chaim. Chaim's eating yogurt. Okay, so in today's lesson we continue with the mitzvah. It's a negative prohibition. This mitzvah is directed to the Beis Din, to the rabbinical court, which back in temple times would administer punishments, and at times even capital punishments. So the prohibition today, in today's mitzvah, is that the Beis Din is not allowed to administer capital punishment on Shabbos. Now, the background to this mitzvah is fascinating. This is one of those mitzvahs that you would never be able to figure it out. It's only with the aid of the oral Torah that we even know that this mitzvah exists. The verse says the following. It says, Lo tivaru eish, you shall not have fire b'chol moshvotechem, in the place that you live, in your dwelling place. And the Midrash asks a question, says, 1 second. In the mitzvahs that we've been studying yesterday, or the last couple of days, remember we talked about the positive mitzvah to rest, the prohibition against doing work. We already explained that igniting a fire is already prohibited, covered by that mitzvah. So why, asks the Midrash, do we have an additional verse telling us, do not light a fire? And the answer from the Midrash, again, is something we'd never figure. This is like something you'd never... the conclusion that somebody reading the verse would never come to on their own if you were just kind of looking at it on a very shallow level. But says the Midrash, this verse is talking about something completely different. It means it's talking to the Beis Din and saying, even though there's a positive mitzvah for the Beis Din to administer at times, when appropriate, capital punishment, sometimes that capital punishment is burning. Ouch. Says the Midrash, this verse is teaching us that you cannot administer that punishment, or by extension, any other capital punishment or punishment in general on Shabbos. So there you have it. Lo tivaru eish b'chol moshvotechem. From the verse that teaches us, that tells us not to ignite a fire, the oral Torah explains that this means that you cannot administer capital punishment on Shabbat. Shavua Tov.